Next on Worcester News Tonight, record-breaking weather in the city today, many soaking up the sun while doing outdoor activities. Plus, 3 Worcester men are facing charges after Massachusetts State Police say they found drugs and a loaded gun in the car. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. We begin tonight with weather in what was a record-breaking day here in central Massachusetts. Temperatures reaching as high as the 70s this Wednesday afternoon. Our Cam Jandra was outside enjoying the weather and joins us now live with those details. Cam?
It was just beautiful out today, wasn't it, Anna? I was able to drive around today with my windows down. Haven't been able to do that in quite a while. And people around central Massachusetts were out enjoying the weather today because the next few days, they're not going to be as nice.
Central Massachusetts was treated with sunshine and warm temperatures Wednesday. Here in Worcester, it was a record-breaking day. People in the area busted out short sleeves and took advantage of 2018's warmest day.
Friends, hang out, better than being cooped up inside. It's good for the soul. This weather's good for the soul.
Thermometers hovered around 70 degrees most of Wednesday. Some took their clubs out of the bag early this year and visited Auburn Golf driving range.
I love it. Can't beat it. You know, I'd rather this weather all the time. You know, it's great. Go golfing.
It's gorgeous. You don't get this opportunity very often. 70 something degrees. It's perfect.
The warmth is not here to stay, though. The area is expected to receive a coating of snow in the coming days, and temperatures could drop nearly 40 degrees. For business at Jerry's Hardware in West Boylston, warm is nice, but snow is better.
Personally, I like it. Business-wise, not so much. I'd rather have snow and ice. Anything that makes life miserable out there is very good for business. The more misery it is, the busier we are. I don't want anybody getting hurt or anything, but miserable's okay.
Owner Tom Pacina says this week's weather has customers already preparing for springtime, even with snow on the horizon.
We had several calls today for line to see if we have it in yet. They're looking to put it down. I had a gentleman on Monday actually buy some product, and he was going to put it down today.
After 2 days of 60-plus temperatures, some say the snow is not a surprise.
I'm 27 years old, so I'm used to it because it's New England weather, and that happens all the time. You'll have a nice day, and it'll snow, and it'll rain. It'll be a nice day.
It's New England. Wait 5 minutes. It'll change.
Now, we're not expecting a lot of snow, but it is expected to get cold over the next few days. And days like today are a good reminder that spring is right around the corner. Anna? It was beautiful.
I'm just counting down the days till we have this permanently. Thanks, Cam. Well, the warm weather made for a unique day for skiers and snowboarders. Dozens were out at Ski Ward in Shrewsbury soaking in the sun. The ski area says while they've seen ups and downs in temperatures all year, they weren't expecting this. Our Chandler Walsh has more.
Shorts and ski boots. It's not the usual attire at Ski Ward in Shrewsbury, and some skiers say they're still too warm.
I prefer the cold. I'm sweating buckets right now.
I'm still sweating, actually. It's wild.
People were out enjoying the warm weather Wednesday. Many agree it's an unusual sight for February.
It's definitely different leaving home without my snow pants and not my actual outfit that I usually wear.
There's definitely something freeing about being in short sleeves while enjoying snow.
Becca Pelnar is embracing the warm weather, rocking her spring break shirt. Though it's the middle of winter, she says it sure doesn't feel like it.
It's crazy, so you don't know what to wear. So you pack your bag in the morning, you pack your cold gear and your warm gear, but you never pack this warm of gear.
Ski Ward's Stephanie LaCroix says they can't make snow when it's above freezing, so they're happy to have some of the natural powder left.
We've been making snow all season, even when it looks like we have enough, just to anticipate this weather because New England weather is so finicky.
LaCroix says today's temperatures are especially surprising after a winter's cold spell, which has already impacted business.
This is definitely warmer than we've experienced before. I mean, December vacation, it was too cold. We had below 0 temperatures that we had to cancel for, and now it's too warm.
Skiers say the warmth made the snow sticky and soft, but it didn't stop them from enjoying the day.
It's the best type of skiing. You're not cold.
Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
February vacation is upon us, and if you're looking for things to do with your kids in Central Mass, there are plenty of events going on. Discover Central Massachusetts says there are so many indoor and outdoor options to keep busy during the break. For the month of February, the Worcester History Museum is offering free admission courtesy of J.J. Buffaro, Inc. Every day from 11 to 2, there are educational crafts for visitors.
For Mrs. B's Diner, tomorrow we're going to be making Revolutionary War tricorn hats to go with the Salisbury Mansion. And then on Friday, everyone can be their own inventor like the factory here and build things out of recycled materials.
It's a really wonderful place to come and
Discover Central Massachusetts says if you're looking to get outside, Tower Hill Botanic Garden and Old Sturbridge Village are running programs. It is also National Engineers Week, and eco-engineers at the Ecotarium are offering STEM activities. Sales manager Stephanie Ramey says these activities not only incorporate learning, but also come at a family-friendly price.
So fortunate that we have access to things that are inexpensive, that we can get out a lot of student discounts as well, and partnerships through the colleges. But really, pricing for children is usually heavily discounted, and anything ranging around $14 for adults and down to under $10 for children.
For information on discounts and events, you can visit discovercentralmass.org. Massachusetts State Police arrest 3 men in Worcester after discovering guns and drugs in their car. The men, who are all from Worcester, were pulled over on Southbridge Street for a motor vehicle violation. According to troopers, the driver of the car, 26-year-old Matthew Miller, did not have a license on him and was believed to be operating under the influence of drugs. The 2 passengers, identified as 47-year-old Michael Iavacone and James Toohill, were in possession of a substance believed to be heroin. Troopers say they also discovered a loaded gun inside the car. Miller and Iavacone are facing multiple charges and were held on $5,000 and $100,000 bail, respectively, pending their arraignment in Worcester District Court. Toohill was released on personal recognizance. Surveillance video shows a man walking into a Worcester gas station after he allegedly was shot in the leg Monday night. The 42-year-old victim told police as he was leaving Acra Girls Restaurant on Grafton Street, a man shot him in the leg after demanding money. The victim drove to the gas station and called police. Anyone with information about the suspect is asked to call. The organization representing police chiefs across the state is endorsing a rewrite of a bill limiting the ability of state and local police to work with federal immigration officials. As our Rosalind Flaherty explains, the redraft would only really impact undocumented immigrants who have committed violent crimes.
Massachusetts Police Chiefs Associations have endorsed a redraft of the Safe Communities Act. Current law limits the ability of state and local police to work with federal law enforcement.
Our focus is certainly those individuals that are out there committing crimes, and in most cases serious offenses.
Last July, the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court ruled local police couldn't hold a person based only on a request from federal immigration authorities.
There was some effort to try to clarify these type of operations, because it is important for local police officers or state police officers to work with our federal authorities.
Dudley Police Chief Stephen Weiner is the president of the Massachusetts Chiefs of Police Association. He worked on the redraft and says it would allow law enforcement to honor detainer requests by Immigration and Customs Enforcement up to 6 hours in cases where people have prior criminal convictions for violent offenses.
That gives federal officials time to take action if they wish, and that way we can secure people who are probably the most dangerous individuals that really shouldn't be released right away.
State Senator Jamie Eldridge co-sponsored the redraft. The acting Democrat says in a statement, the redraft of this bill now allows for what we view as a more effective balance of both building and improving trust in our respective communities while simultaneously enhancing public safety across the entire state. Chief Weiner says the redraft took months to complete and says it sets up local police departments better for the future.
Laws come into effect and then we're handed the law and then have to try to figure it out later on. So at least this is a proactive measure in order to get us involved early on to kind of iron out some of the issues that we could foresee to help to make the process smooth.
Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
New details tonight. Documents filed in a state trooper's lawsuit are tying the Worcester County District Attorney's Office to the case of an altered report about a judge's daughter. Colonel Richard McEwen abruptly retired last November after 2 troopers said he ordered them to alter an arrest report on Allie Bebo. New court documents say she had worked for the office of the Worcester County DA. They also claim her father is friends with both the DA and McEwen. 2 troopers are suing state police while McEwen has asked the lawsuit be dismissed. Switching gears, in what's typically known as a male-dominated field, WPI is doing more to get young girls involved in STEM. Wednesday, elementary students got a chance to do hands-on engineering experiments and demonstrations. Our Brittany Schaefer has more.
Worcester Polytechnic Institute celebrates Introduce a Girl to Engineering Day. The college hosted 70 girls in grades 3rd through 5th on campus Wednesday.
They experience 4 different stations while they're here, all hands-on activities because we really want them to be interactive with the materials and see how engineering is hands-on, it's fun, it can be challenging, and they can use their creativity as well.
The program was sold out within 36 hours. Organizers say it's important for girls to see potential for themselves in a male-dominated field.
It's really special to have that opportunity for them, as well as for them to see themselves in those roles in the future.
And a day of engineering activities sparked interest in many of the girls.
I am interested. Yeah, me too. It's just so much fun to do. I need to learn how to do science.
Among the favorite activities were building bobsleds, fidget spinners, and making music from food.
To connect a potato to the wires, and there was like a little circuit board, and it would connect that to the computer, and it would there was a piano on the computer, and it would make the noises. We're just using some normal day things to make a bobsled. We're learning about engineering, and we made fidget spinners.
This year, WPI's freshman class is 43% women, the university's highest percentage ever. Organizers say it's a result of programs like today's.
Programs like this help us create that pipeline. So, today, like I said, we had about 70 girls here on campus, and hopefully we'll see them year after year.
Today's program is part of a week-long celebration at WPI with different events every day for National Engineers Week. Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.